can't stop when he's on. Time's slowly singing, we'll leave you in a day. But you gotta pay close attention cause you can't put a word inside. We got crazy mad societies, we're all a bunch of freaks. He's got crazy mad solutions when he talks before he thinks. When I need a couple fun, like money ain't a thing, man. I got a side job clubbing rats over in England. Off the top, cause he's ready to blow. Sex, drugs, Kris DeVold. Off the top, cause he's ready to blow. Sex, drugs, Kris DeVold. Take offense, cause my man is frankly honest. He's the only one that ever beat me in a sweating contest. Cause if you can't take the heat, you're getting kicked out the kitchen. You get the dry white toast, he's got the 2-whole chicken. Got away with the ladies, they're always taking him home to mother. And she answers the door, she's like, I see you met your father. It's obvious his mouth is gonna get him in trouble. Yo, Bill, call the bar, get the bail on the double. Off the top, cause he's ready to blow. Sex, drugs, Kris DeVold. Off the top, cause he's ready to blow. Sex, drugs, Kris DeVold. Off the top, cause he's ready to blow. Sex, drugs, Kris DeVold. Off the top, cause he's ready to blow. Sex, drugs, Kris DeVold.
Well, my old nasty, CentralValleyTalk.com. It's 8 p.m. It must be another episode of Sex Drugs Kris DeVold. Episode 234. I want some more. Are you kidding me right now? Michael, it feels like 2 weeks. I know I say this every damn week, but every time I leave and I come back, it feels like we've been gone 2 weeks. But it's only been a week, right? 7 days. You ain't jacking around with me, right? Okay, this is huge, all right? We got a huge episode. I don't have time to be fooling around. We just got to get going, okay? But let's go ahead and I'm going to give you the rundown. I met Drake Bell this week. Drake Bell was in town, if you know who the hell that is. I talked about him on my show before. A man of my age shouldn't be worried about the doings of one Drake Bell. But whatever, we won't get into that. We'll talk about it later. He was in town. I met him. I'll tell you all about it later. It was great. And then also, my man in Sin City. We're going to do another arousing edition of What Happens in Vegas Does Not Stay in Vegas. Gucci's going to be calling in tonight, and I'll tell you what, he's already told me. He's already hit me up on the instant messenger at work. He's already told me, Loco, I got a really good story for this week. So I'm like, Gucci, I'm holding you to it. So that's going to be coming up a little later. And then his first appearance of 2018, and he says he has a new music video to show us tonight. Dr. Ink is going to be here. It's going to be amazing. Of Ink's Laboratory. That's where it's all coming from. And it's all going to be happening here tonight. But first, oh my goodness, this is going to be fantastic. And by the way, had you liked the official Facebook page, Sex Drugs Kris DeVold, you would have known all this was coming. Go ahead and like that bad boy. Quickly approaching 1,400 likes. Use your thumb. Use your thumb. And if you are watching on CentralValleyTalk.com, I thank you. I really do. If you're watching on the Facebook Live, oh, you're nasty, yeah. You're watching on the Facebook Live, yeah. Does your mother know you watch on the Facebook Live? Hide the show from her, yeah? Put it under your pillow. No, don't let Mom find the show. You gotta, all right, don't let her, all right? If you're watching, I can already see everybody on the live stream. Thank you so much. It's just a simple click. Show all the pages some love. This next person that I'm going to introduce to you, this is our first guest of the evening. This is going to be amazing right here. You're going to want to show her page some love. She is in the house. She's promoting a huge show at the Rainbow Ballroom, all going down tomorrow night. And she's going to be performing live. Here's the kicker. She's 4 years old. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Princess Jessie Jane. Oh my goodness, thank you. Welcome to the show, Princess. Thank you. Welcome. How are you this evening?
Good.
All right. Now we just got to talk about it. Who do we have here with us? Who's this with us tonight? Who's here?
Princess Jessie Jane.
And who's this next to you?
Who am I?
My daddy.
Can I get a Danny Tanner off for that? Oh, that is some sweet stuff. Now, let's talk about this. You're 4 years old, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my God. Okay, can we just sidebar real quick and talk about how she's done more in 4 years than I've done probably in the last 4 years of my life?
Right.
Right? Like, and I don't know what you've been doing the last 4 years, but have you been productive as her? No, right?
I think like 4 years old, I was like eating rocks and playing with dirt, you know what I mean?
Yeah, making mud pies and then really eating them after.
Couldn't even count to 4 at her age.
Exactly. But you're rapping, and you enjoy it, and people are listening, and you're starting to get some notoriety. You're starting to perform, huh? Are you starting to like it?
He's talking to you.
Is it a good time?
Yeah.
Okay, now, you got this song out right now, and I've been seeing it making the rounds on YouTube. What's this song that you got out?
Frozen Power Wheels and Princess Diva.
Now, the Power Wheels and the Princess Diva. Now, Now, I've seen, this has been actually getting like, okay, first off, go like her page, okay? You tap it with your finger on the Sex Drugs Kris DeVold page, you get to her page and give it a like. Because it's funny how the internet can work, right? And when something cool like this comes around, by the way, I don't know of any other 4-year-old rapper out there.
No, none at all.
I don't know of anybody that age. And it's not, and by the way, right when I walked in the studio, I mean, she's in it to win it, man.
Oh, yeah.
She just comes up and you're just like, now you're going to be doing the Rainbow Ballroom tomorrow, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are you ready for all the people that are going to be coming just to see you?
Yeah.
And they're going to be cheering? Now, what happens when you go to a show? Do you bring, by the way, on his shirt, I know this is kind of funny, but she's got the big Blanky here. Now, who is this Blanky?
Blanky Malone, that's her other name.
Blanky Malone.
Yeah.
Now, have you ever heard of a cool name like that for a Blanky?
Yeah, and her regular...
Where'd you get the name Blanky Malone from?
I don't know.
From Post Malone?
Is that your favorite rapper, Post Malone?
Yeah.
And Young Pinch? Huh?
That was a serious, you see like that serious yes you got it? She's like,
right.
yes,
You don't
yes.
know?
No,
You
that
don't
is
know?
my favorite.
Do you even have to ask?
Right? Now, Blanky Malone, is that a home Blanky, or do you ever travel with Blanky?
Everywhere, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah?
she just jumps on my face and attacks me.
And then it's go time. Let me tell you this. All right, so you're going to be up there tomorrow. All these people are going to be cheering for you, and you're just going to be performing. Are you ready? Are you thinking about it? Or is it just, it ain't no thing, you're just going to go tear it up?
He's asking, are you nervous?
Are you nervous at all?
No.
No? You're just ready to go? When did you guys realize that she wanted to perform? It sounds like, you guys were telling a little story about gymnastics. It sounds like,
yeah.
it sounds like she's always in the mix, kind of wanting
Yeah,
to perform.
kinda.
You like to sing and dance?
Mm-hmm.
You real active, Jen? Oh, so you know what? Can we just sidebar? Parent to guy without kids real quick?
Yeah.
She's ready for like TV or a show.
I'm telling
or
you, bro.
something. Like,
Yeah.
you're ready for like a little show. Someone says action and you mumble a couple lines and the whole audience just melts. Like, this, how are you not? Rainbow Ballroom, you don't even know what's coming. You know what's funny is a lot of people are going to that show tomorrow night, and some of them may not know that she's performing.
Oh, yeah.
And they are their hearts are gonna be melting before they're even ready for this show.
It happens all the time.
Now it's Young Pinch coming tomorrow night, right?
Young Pinch, he just came off a tour with Post Malone, big tour, yeah.
Yes. So this is all intertwined into one of your favorite rappers. So you're actually getting it open for someone that played with Post Malone. So I mean, that's next. I'm ready for you opening for Post Malone, right?
Yeah.
Why not?
It's coming.
Now, you also said you're a toy girl. You love toys.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Do you like watching the YouTube videos and stuff for the people with the toys?
Yep.
Now, she has a channel, right?
Yeah, she's got her YouTube channel.
Now, let's...
It's called Princess Jessie Jane. Toys Reveal and Toys and Adventure.
Oh, my... Right?
That's the 3 names.
And you nailed it. Are you kidding me? I can barely remember the name of my show sometimes. Now, let's talk about this. Where can I find anything related to her on the internet? Let's just say I need to know more about her. Where can I go?
YouTube channel, Princess Jessie Jane. Just put Princess Jessie Jane in YouTube and she'll pop up. When we first started her YouTube channel, she was like 20 or 30 down there, and we just started getting more views and more content on there, and now she's #1 up there. So just put Princess Jessie Jane and she'll pop up.
Just like that. And you know what I'll have to do? I'll have to post a link to that on the Sex Drugs Kris DeVold Facebook page. There's a lot of lazy people that watch my show, believe it or not. And what they'll do, you can just tap it, and then you can go right there and watch her videos. Now, how was Christmas to you? Did you get a lot of toys? For a girl that's a toy girl, did you get a lot of toys at Christmas?
2.
Really? Were they good ones, though? Yeah?
I got a dinosaur and a Barbie boat set.
Do you remember the days of the Barbie boat sets and stuff, Average Joe?
Still working with
Do you know? Yeah, because you got the little ones, too. Let's talk about this. Where the songs come from? Where the inspiration come from for the songs when you guys are putting that together? I mean, how did it all come together? When did you realize we're making a song? We're going to do this.
My daddy made them for me.
Yeah?
Yeah, and I was thinking that I should get a song.
That you should get a song? That's hilarious.
Well,
now you're getting your own songs.
Uh-huh.
I mean, in your head, you were like, you know what? Did you hear her singing? Or
no,
maybe
it didn't even start like that. One time I came home with me, my wife, my son, Caden, he's 17, my wife, Beatrice, and her, we're all on our phones. And I'm like, man, this is not like family quality time, you know, so I wanted to spend more time and do more stuff with my son. He's 17 and he loves music. He's really into music. So I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to start learning how to do music and do music with him, you know, something he likes. So I went and got...
And I'm into my own music.
Mm-hmm.
my diss music.
Oh, my diss music. So I... diss music. So I went and bought microphones, programs, brand new computer, and went on YouTube, learned how to use the programs and everything. And a friend of mine, his name is Tef from Madeira. He's a rapper too, so he came over, started helping me with my son. But you know, average 17-year-old, all into girls and on the phone. He started getting away from it.
I need to grow up. That's what I'm into.
Guys, girls, into
my whole life.
So I just get pissed off at him, and I, you know, he's my son, so I can yell at him.
Yeah, of course.
So, you know, I mean, I'll beat his ass. But my wife's like, you know what? Just leave him alone. He'll come around. So I left him alone, and I had all this freaking equipment, and I'm like, I need to use this. And she's like, you got another kid, don't you know? And I'm like, Jessie, we're doing music. And she's like, let's do this, Daddy.
Drop a beat.
Boom.
And she's like, oh man, and look at that hair too. Look at those braids. If you haven't had a chance, go check out. Is that really the URL? I love that. Facebook.com/cutest rapper ever.
There you go.
Oh my goodness. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's do this. I like to do this of all guests on Sex, Drugs, Kris DeVold. How about this? We're gonna have you come back. You go start doing shows. You do your thing. You do you. Okay? And when you're done doing you and you make the rounds, you come back to Sex, Drugs, Kris DeVold. We're gonna have you perform. How about that? You gotta go do things though. I understand. You got Young Pinch tomorrow night. You can't be worrying about me right now. All right? I'm just the stepping stone on the way to that. Okay? But here's what we're going to do. I like to do this for all guests in my show. I talk a lot. Okay? I don't know if you realize. I talk a lot, don't I? It's a lot of talk. It's okay. You're a guest. You don't want to admit it. It's fine. I get it. But you're going to be on the way home and you're like, he didn't ask us the questions I thought he was going to ask us. We didn't even talk about the things I thought we were going to talk about. So how about this? For the next 60 seconds, I'm not going to talk anymore. I'm just going to shut up. And I'm going to turn the show over to Dad and Princess Jessie Jane. Are you cool with that? You guys want to take over the show for like a minute?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool, because I need like a minute off. All right, here we go. So for the next Internet Television Minute, the next 60 seconds, oh, no, it's no longer going to be Sex, Drugs, and Kris DeVold. Oh, for now, it's going to be Sex, Drugs, and Princess Jessie Jane!
Hey.
Whatever you guys want.
All right, everybody. Just want to give a shout out to Get Dough Production. They're from Fresno. CEO JD, he's the one that gave us the put on from this show coming up with Young Pinch. Little Pete from the Bay is going to be there. Tyler Yahweh is going to be there. Lady BP, she's from the Valley also. So, but it's going to be very exciting, huh? You excited for tomorrow? Yeah, you look excited. You look excited. But
Don't do that.
Whatever. But I just want to tell everybody thank you for the support. We've been getting a lot of good review and feedback from a lot of people that hear her music. We have people from LA that we've been talking to, so we've been getting a lot of good feedback. People always ask me, how do I get my inspiration for the songs? And I tell them they're like, well, what kind of music do you listen to? And I tell them it's really hard. I can't say that, you know, I like Dre, Eminem, and all them. I don't get my inspiration from them because they're old. She's a little kid, you know what I mean? So I get my inspiration from her, and it's hard to rap and as if I'm a little kid, you know what I mean? Because I can't cuss, I can't talk about the bitches and the drugs and all these other stuff that people talk about. I'm sorry, but it's hard. It's not easy. But I get my inspiration from her. Like her top song is Frozen Power Wheel. I was like, well, what do I make the song of? And I was like, well, what's she like? I was like, she likes her Power Wheel. And she likes Frozen, Anna and Elsa. And I was like, well, Frozen and Power Wheel. I was like, Frozen Power Wheel. And I just started writing. And I have no background in music. I've never rapped before. But I'm just not scared to try new things. And you know what I mean? As you can see. So we've only been doing music for, I say, 6 months if that. And in those 6 months, I put it in my mind and my brain that we're gonna do big things and big shows. And 4 months later, here we go. Young Pinch concert. You can't get a little bit bigger than that. You know what I mean?
Beautiful sex, drugs, and Princess Jessie J! Give it up one more time. All right, well, I'm going to be thinking of you tomorrow night. You're going to be killing it at the Rainbow Ballroom. If you need any information on that show, you can find all the info on the Sex Drugs Kris DeVold Facebook page, and then go ahead and tap the link and get yourself over to Princess Jessie Jane's Facebook page, and you can get all the info on the Rainbow Ballroom show. You can go out and see her tomorrow night. Support, like the page, share the page,
yes.
and also go ahead and subscribe to that YouTube page, and I'll get links up on the Sex Drugs Kris DeVold Facebook page. I'll make it all easy right there for you. Was that a good time? You want to come back in a couple months, say hi? You go do some shows, get all more popular, and then when you, yeah, I know, right?
We got to bring him his blankie.
That's right. I need my own blankie. And what'd you say? It's got to be a big
blankie.
Yeah, I know,
tarp,
a big one.
Tarp.
All right, you guys, we're gonna come right back. We still got What Happens in Vegas Does Not Stay in Vegas. We still got Dr. Ink, and then dun dun dun. I met Drake Bell this week.
Right? I see those pictures.
It's absurd. I know, it really happened, and I'm going to tell you, it was so awkward.
Did you wet yourself?
Oh, man.
You squirted.
I might as well have. It was some awkward
did.
shit, man. We're going to talk about it a little bit later in the show, so a pic of it all. All right, let's go ahead and slide that now. CentralValleyTalk.com, Sex Drugs, Kris DeVold, Princess Jessie Jane. Slide it, slide it. Well, my little nasty, CentralValleyTalk.com, Sex Drugs, Kris DeVold, what the fuck you're watching, episode 234, I want some more. Oh, hopefully refilled the weed bowl, the cereal bowl, hopefully you got yourself another beer, maybe you got chocolate milk. If I had chocolate milk, I'd be blowing bubbles in mine. No, not even in 2018, but one day we'll find out. Now, we're running extremely late here. We're gonna try to get this all back on track and wrap it in a nice little bow by 9 o'clock, so we're gonna make this really quick. We got him on the phone, we're doing a special edition of this. He said he was gonna get into some trouble through the week. Ladies and gentlemen, What Happens in Vegas Does Not Stay in Vegas with my man in Sin City, Gucci! Gucci, what the fuck, man? What's going on?
Local, as we speak right now, I'm looking to my left. I see two cops right now pulling over a bum. I look down on my right hand. I got a fucking mixed drink. And it's about like 8:20, homie. I'm already drunk, G.
That sounds like Friday. That's a Friday in Vegas. Cops messing with a bum, and you got a mixed drink in your hand. That's Vegas.
As long as they ain't fucking with me. As long as they ain't fucking with me.
Exactly. Now, what kind of trouble did you get into, or who did you get into in the past week, Gucci? What's going on?
All right, local. So, homie, we already know the power of the mobile phone, right?
Okay.
And all y'all was like, what are you talking about? You know what the fuck I'm talking about. And if your girlfriend's listening, I'm sorry, but everyone got a Tinder, right? Let's keep it real.
Okay, go ahead.
That's why everyone's giggling and ha ha ha. Yeah, you got a hidden somewhere if you got a girl, but everyone got a Tinder. So, local. I said I wasn't gonna play in the jungle anymore, homie, but stop his kid. Tarzan gotta meet a Jane sometimes. You feel me?
Tarzan's gotta meet a Jane. Okay. So what are you just swiping right on everything or what?
Let me tell you something, local. Let me tell you something. These women, local, they're good at what they do. Okay, and what I mean by that is with angles, local angles, camera angles, filters. They're fucking amazing. Okay. That's why I don't even want to do Tinder no more. You want to know why?
Why?
Local, it ain't them. Local, it's not them.
What are you saying? Like you're seeing some hot chick and then you go to meet her to throw down and she doesn't look like the chick in the pictures? Are you kidding me?
I'm talking about like when you have a baddie and she has like one ass cheek on the fucking thing, so you think she got a fat ass, and then when you see her, you got a bigger ass than her. I'm talking about like shit like that, local.
He's been cheated on the booty size, and he's upset. Do you hear him genuinely mad about it?
I'm tired of this false advertisement, local. I'm not gonna deal with it anymore out here. I'm not gonna fucking do it, local. Okay? I put a real picture. I want a real fucking picture. If you ain't got ass, say, hey, my name's Jessica from River, and I ain't got no ass. You know what I'm saying? But until then.
But Gucci, are you gonna swipe right on Jessica from wherever with no ass, or are you just gonna keep moving?
Local, right now, with the drink in my hand and kind of buzzing, I'm going to swipe right, local.
That ass looks a little round from here, man.
So, local, long story short, I met this girl. She looked cute face, everything. I'm like, okay. Local, she pulls up to the house. She did the ass cheek thing where she's like hella pressing down on one ass cheek so it looks like it's popping out in the fucking video. She didn't have body, local, but hey, okay, she got the business. She got it.
Yeah,
Well,
see what I'm saying? So what's it really matter, though? Because I'm like, she showed up and lied, and you're still fucking give it to her, dude. He's like, and I'm going to give it to you for lying now. And then, like, if they show up looking bomb, you're like, I'm going to give it to you for looking bomb. Like, either way, they're going to get it, right?
Homie. I'm a fucking gentleman, homie. She paid for the Uber. I'm not going to let her go home empty-handed. She's going to go home with a stomach full.
Gucci, what's the plan?
That's not even the excitement. Can I get to the excitement?
Yeah, hurry. We're running out of time.
Okay.
Hurry.
Okay, local. Monday comes along, and I got someone coming down. They're like, hey, I need to get in. My brother, he's coming down. All right, I got you. I'm going to go with you. I'm going to go out. Local. You know how people underestimate butt ice?
Yeah, all the
Don't
time.
do it. Because you know what? You underestimate butt ice, what does it do?
It
It
fucks
fucking
you.
drop kicks you in the face and in the nuts, right?
Yes, I love butt ice.
Exactly. Okay, so local, I haven't drank Amsterdam in a long time because I've been on my Henny game, right?
Yeah.
So I get a bottle of Amsterdam and I start talking shit. I'm like, I'm going to start chugging this shit because this ain't shit. I'm used to the Henny Bito. So I'm just like, fuck it, whatever. Local, I start chugging it. Local, 20 minutes later, I'm in the bathroom throwing up. Local, I don't want to admit this, but Gucci's always real on the show.
Of course.
I'm real. Look, I was throwing up in the bathroom. I was embarrassed. People are knocking on the door. Hey, are we still going out? And I'm like, I got to snap out of it. So what do I do?
Fucking that guy.
I turn on the shower water, local. I throw myself in the shower. I'm taking a shower, and I just look at the little knob, and I'm like, when you can see this knob when it's straight, then you're good to go. Took about 20 minutes, local. I pop up. I'm ready to go. We get to the club. Do we wait in line?
No.
Do we pay?
No.
Never. Stupid question, right?
Right.
Duh. Sorry, I'm wasting time by saying that stupid question. Look, we get in the club. Some guy walks past me in a red hoodie, red Jordans, and some dreads, and I'm like, look at this wannabe motherfucking Lynch dude walk. You can't even be wearing that shit in the club. Whatever. I'm trying to get on the dance floor. I finally get on the dance floor. I walk past the same guy again. I'm like, oh, excuse me, man. We walk past each other. My boy runs up to me. He goes, hey, you know who you just walked past? I'm like, no, who? Marshawn Lynch, local. Marshawn Lynch. Running back for the Oakland Raiders walked right past me. I'm a big Raider fan.
You're the
so
biggest.
Instead of focusing on dancing and shit in the club, look, I'm standing right by his VIP. He walks right past me. I'm like, hey, Lynch, Raider Nation, and shake his hand. He's like, that's why, baby. That's all he says. Shakes my hand. Sits down. Guess who else pops out of nowhere?
Who pops up out of nowhere?
Flavor Flav.
What?
Let's be real. He's a little washed, but hey, local, his clock was still ticking, baby. So guess what? He get a handshake from this motherfucker. If that clock keeps ticking, my hand gonna keep shaking. So I gave him a handshake and a bear hug, local. There were some other Raider fans there, local. Raider players, the two backup running back. For the most part, I was just right there watching Lynch and everything, and this is exclusive. For not that many people.
Was that the same? Wasn't that the same party? Hey, wasn't that the same party where you posted the snap of Lil Jon?
Yeah, yeah.
So Lil Jon's right there too.
I say? Little John was the DJ. So
And this was Monday night. This was Monday night in Vegas. This Monday night.
That's a Monday night in Vegas. That's it. And then guess what? I didn't get home till about 4 or 5:30 in the morning. I was still at work at 9 in the morning. Give your boy some props.
Yeah, that was the morning where you said.
Can I get a hell yeah? Can I get an ice?
You said he went halfway to work and he was going to turn around and go back home, but he didn't because he figured he got dressed, made it halfway. Fuck it, he going. You don't call in a lot for a guy that fucking does these partying. And I thought when he'd go to Vegas, he'd fall apart and start calling in a lot. You still don't call in. You never call in.
I just take naps, baby. All you need is naps, local. Bounce back. Bounce back like elastic.
Weed napping through his fucking life. That's how he doing it too, man. He smoke a little, nap a little, smoke a little, nap a little, and he's like, bounce back. I bounce back, man. I bounce back. Like, right? You're always on it. Where you go? Are you going out tonight? You going out tonight? Where are you going?
Yeah, I'm going out tonight. Come on, local.
I know.
I'm going out to Jules nightclub, and of course, we're not going to wait in line or pay again. So all of our listeners out there, real quick, if you guys ever need a promoter, go ahead and hit up Gucci 2 Nasty, making it nasty for all the nasties out from the nasties, and I'll make sure you get nasty out here in Las Vegas.
It's a lot of nasty.
Just take care of you.
That's a lot of nasty.
A lot of motherfuckers nasty.
How about this, Gucci? We're going to go ahead and cut this short. I got to let you go out and party, but dude, we fit it all in. That's what she said. You really gave us the rounds this time. I really feel that you brought it hard and fast, and that tonight you're going to go out and do it just the same.
Hard in a mouthful, local. She got a mouthful.
Oh, God. All right, ladies and gentlemen, give it up one more time. No one can report it like he does. What happens in Vegas does not stay in Vegas with my man in Sin City, Gucci. All right, Gucci, we'll be talking to you. Get out there and go party, man. That guy. Yeah, he was like, did you see my snaps? He instant messaged me at work Tuesday morning. I'm like, no. I start looking at his fucking snaps, and then I'm like, Lil Jon? Wait, Marshawn Lynch? And it wasn't like he was like far away. I mean, he literally was like, boom, boom, Flavor Flav's like, what up? You know, it's like, you know, what were you guys? I wasn't doing shit Monday night. Anyways, all right, Central Valley. I'm like mad about my Monday night. That was like 5 fucking nights ago. What the fuck is my brother? I'm like, fuck my Monday night, man. Like, good Lord, Chris. All right, Central Valley, you live in Vegas, your Monday nights better be like that. If I would have called him and he was like, nope, just sat around, fucking ate Cheetos and watched, you know, designing women. Like, fucking, yeah, I said designing women. Fucking Google that shit. Screw all of you, all right? I'm old. CentralValleyTalk.com, Sex Drugs, Kris DeVold. You know who's in the house tonight? Oh, my goodness, his first appearance of 2018. Dr. Rink is here! Slide that knob. Let's get to it. Well, my little nasties. Sex Drugs, Kris DeVold, episode 234. I want some more. Ever since the inception of the show, February 12th, 2013. That's right, coming up on the 5-year anniversary, I vowed to bring you one live musical act a week, and this week is no different. Well, actually it is, because he's been on the show several times, but this will be his very first appearance of 2018, and he always brings it every damn time he comes on. Let me get out of the way for Dr. Ring!
Hi again, everybody.
Woo!
Happy 2018.
Yes!
Ready to start everything clean. Get it done. I'm ready. Are you ready to rock steady? Inhale the magnificent, exhale through your residence. The information I obtain, heaven sent. For negativity, thinks spiritual. The only beings on earth not living rent free. Ha ha ha, ain't that funny? The talking is blah blah blah. It ain't about money. Major shifting of thinking. We sinking in the balls. Major crazy prayers to God. Humans aren't flawed. These laws got us lost. These hearts greedy for riches and God is paying the cost. But it's just another day in paradise. Right? Wait before I bake these trees in the Dutch road tide and I vibe. Come on and slide. I see the transformations, call me Mr. Witty. I smoke the sticky till the ends get icky. Resonation at the base of it all, it's tricky. To rock a rhyme is right on time as long as I got beats. I'm a Jedi when I'm on these lines. Paragraph craft out to roll with the rhythm. Raw roll it afterwards to recapture my vision. To rock a rhyme that's right on time. As long as I got beats, I'm a Jedi on these lines. Paragraph craft out to roll with the rhythm. Raw roll it afterwards to recapture my vision. Ink is on the mission, his intentions, unknown creations. They traveling, unraveling through music integration. At a steady pace like Jason. First you see me as your past, all of a sudden, I'm the one you face. 2 fingers up and I ain't talking peace signs. Sticking at the wheels, thinking this feast time. I'm in motion like a freight train, full speed ahead, deaf to all the babble, so fuck what you said. I was never made for the radio, but made to bump in stereo, so let your speakers blow. Cool as a koala with a fistful of green tree, in and out of places so fast it's like you never seen. I heard the buzz about you, that's probably why I doubt you. My path is under construction, let the zone come reroute you. Humans try to be senseless, but it's too ridiculous. Better watch out, cause these fools are too much. To rock a rhyme is right on time as long as I got beats. I'm a Jedi when I'm on these lines. Paragraph craft out to roll with the rhythm. Raw roll it afterwards to recapture my vision. To rock a rhyme is right on time as long as I got beats. I'm a Jedi on these lines. Paragraph craft out to roll with the rhythm. Raw roll it afterwards to recapture my vision. Check the attributes. I refuse to lose the fight. Distribute these words like my pen and pad took flight. Bring the light to the dark, spark a fuse. I just wanna rule the world, I ain't tripping on you. Complicated thoughts create conflicts in the mind, so it was hard to focus when I wrote these rhymes. Float like a butterfly, sting like a needle. This here song goes out to all my people. Last count for the bartender. He knows I'm a rum contender. Order 3 glasses as soon as I enter. Center my chakra points with the raw joint. Flick my big line, a few line with the point. Ink the day walker. Over beats a smooth talker, Dr. Tires, black hoodie looking like a nice soccer, but I'm just dwelling in my sector like a soul collector. Ain't no clowning, ain't no jokes, hoax, or gesture.
To rock a rhyme that's right on time as long as I got beats. I'm a Jedi when I'm on these lines. Paragraph craft out to roll with the rhythm. Raw roll it afterwards to recapture my vision. To rock a rhyme that's right on time. As long as I got beats, I'm a Jedi on these lines. Paragraph craft out to roll with the rhythm. Raw roll it afterwards to recapture my vision. To rock a rhyme that's right on time. As long as I got beats, I'm a Jedi when I'm on these lines. Paragraph craft out to roll with the rhythm. Raw roll it afterwards to recapture my vision. To rock a rhyme that's right on time. As long as I got beats, I'm a Jedi on these lines. Paragraph craft out to roll with the rhythm. Raw roll it afterwards to recapture my vision.
Yeah! Woo!
Song one.
Which do you value more, truth or freedom?
Shout out to
What is the benefit of the freedom to be wrong?
Shout out to my cousin God Lee for the hood.
Do you really value freedom more than truth? Do you even think there is a truth? So I'll go back to the verse, and I'll think, well, is there an answer in that verse?
Forward motion, can't be stopped. Freight train, my moves can't be changed. Fucking hate lanes. Push the easy button, cut him out of my zone. If I ain't fucking with you, nigga, better leave me alone. Ash the blunt and move along. The doja's potent, composure's overrated. Fuck taking a moment, I'm stumbling, mumbling. Lace the swisher with crumble, token till I need a crutch, and now I feel humble. Lobby-dotty, we like to party, so roll a backwood, big enough for everybody. No hibernation in my hustle, actions are swift. My collector calls, but I'm grinding, I don't need a lift. I'm too busy laying bars like bricks, verbally speaking, while I'm sparking a split. Let the finish commence. They got doubts but lacking the sense. Ain't no need to say names, the hip-hop game is drinks. Come on.
Stuck with me, I fuck with me for life. Feel like I ride a book and read a bike. Look how I look, what you like. Crossfaded, it was passionate advice. Stuck with me, I fuck with me for life. Feel like I ride a book and read a bike. Look how I look, what you like. Crossfaded, it was passionate advice.
Taking words and silly rappers, paint fanatics with bad intentions. Cops in the button, fuck, I'm escaping. Grapple gun ready, able and willing. First place, none is ahead of me. Good godliness, Molly got a whole lot of ass. But if she posting hoping for likes, she got no class. If that nigga taking selfies with a whole lot of cash, I bet that fool gets robbed by a nigga that he owed in the past. If the truth hurts, take an Advil. Don't got a place for the fake, I'd rather have it real. Let the sands of time rewind, slow motion. Let the hands write lines, causing beginning commotions. The side winding off the lean, but keep the bowl filled. Still I feel like the medicinal fix is too real. Hella elevated, I'm feeling like it's devastating. Completely complicated, but never known, so I just wait.
Stuck with me, I fuck with me for life. Feel like I ride a book and read a bike. Look how I look, what you like. Crossfaded, it was passionate advice. Stuck with me, I fuck with me for life. Feel like I ride a book and read a bike. Fuck how I look, what you like. Crossfaded, it was passionate advice.
Song 2. Here comes song 3. Shout out to the producer who made this beat. Me. This is something new. No writer's block allowed. Relax your mind while I rhyme. Go ahead and puff aloud. I'm here to move the crowd or make them stand and listen. The magic in music is soothing when the DJ's mixing. My glass is low and fuel, time to fill the tank. Rum and coke with the dose of smoke, potent dank. And I say, hey, now put your hands in the atmosphere. It's the dude you love, but I know there's haters up in here. I show no concern, small potatoes to a giant. Can't follow the Elijah swallow, Dr. East defiant. If it ain't real hip-hop, there's no compliance. The history of my verbal chemistry is mad science. A king without a castle won't hassle but hustle heavy. Making moves to cause quick but still walk steady. Stay on the line of all these fakers. I'm trying to get away from all these funny rap makers.
Hands up for this dope rhyme. Middle fingers up one time. When I disperse the verses like I got two minds. Reaching for the top on this incline. Hands up for this dope rhyme. Middle fingers up one time. When I disperse the verses like I got two minds. Reaching for the top on this incline.
I travel to unravel the dimensional yarn. Futuristic, what you think, man? Dr. Ink is beyond. Overloaded, claustrophobic when I hope the games. What you think about it, man? I really can hang. What you thinking I'm going and when I'm spraying this shit, I'm saying the land never ever stand high unless I need to. Don't ask me why. I'm super medicated, staying dedicated for 2020 and me. You can find me. It's like I'm equal. I got so much of you inside of me. They go ego, I mean, they going crazy. They bomb but they can't touch you. This shit is crazy as fuck. I can get it in when I crush you. Give me a chance to. I will enhance you. Make you do a dance or two. Give you a chance to. Listen closely, keep your ears open. Hopefully you got it, cause your eyes are seeing me. I feel the soaking.
Hands up for this dope rhyme. Middle fingers up one time. When I disperse the verses like I got two minds. Reaching for the top on this incline. Hands up for this dope rhyme. Middle fingers up one time. When I disperse the verses like I got two minds. Reaching for the top on this incline.
Song number 3. I need some alcohol.
Woo-hoo-hoo! Yes! Get it, Dr. Ring!
It's like magic. I just like reached through the screen. It was. Thank you very much, babe. Let's get it cracked. What you see is not, what you heard is false. Gotta watch them sleazy folks, niggas can't be soft. So I play my role, and I spit these verses. My dialect is kinetic, expand the universe. Better now than ever, infinite forever. I'm tripping riffing these haters, it's mad and rainy weather. I'm doing 90 on 41, gotta get them fuzzy eat. Hustling ain't always fun, when you run in the street trying to go to eat. But the cops are so shady. Pull you over for nothing and cuffing you and your lady. Cops are getting crazy. Population facing government greed. Can no longer judge when people do what they need. Crush cans, bust guns, work harder, work man. Either way the pie's cooked, and we all want some. But it's hard to get a slice when the price is high to pay. That's why around the world we wish to rock back every day.
Keep the fame contracts and gold digging dames. I'm underground till I'm underground. I won't change. Beat the process. I got a game. Obstacles in my path, so I'm switching lanes. A speed demon that's speeding for more. Foot to the floor, reaching for the high score. So I stamp my initials, make it official. Sinister ink the ministers, smoking like it's a ritual.
Now you can smoke to this or pour something to sip. While I paint a perfect picture with the words from my lips. Get a dose of the infinite pen, sip out by ink juice and loose, stay secluded like a brown recruit. I'm smashing them bars like a superstar skater. You gas face a doctor, you like a bona fide hater. And that's to be expected, we don't jump on bandwagons. Copycat musicians ain't got a pop the piston, but you black. Silly rappers think they hit like a game of tag. Talk about a bunch of bitches you ain't never had. Cause all these niggas lying, perpetrating the fraud. I'm laughing so hard, I'm dying. Capsize the ocean liner with finer divine rhymes. Inclining rhyme until I'm peeking over horizons. Over beats I say talking, die dwelling, they walking. Always watching out for those just in case they stalking.
Keep the fame contracts and gold digging dames. I'm underground till I'm underground. I won't change. Beat the process. I got a game. Obstacles in my path, so I'm switching lanes. A speed demon that's speeding for more. Foot to the floor, reaching for the high score. So I stamp my initials, make it official. Sinister ink the ministers, smoking like it's a ritual.
Shout out to Terry Skills for the beat. Woo! Triple Dark Recordings, East Board Recordings.
Yeah!
Is that it? Do I got another one? That's all. That's
Woo!
all. That's it.
Dr. Ring! Shit. Well, my little nasty, CentralValleyTalk.com, sex, drugs, Kris DeVold, what the fuck you watching? Quick, it up one more time for my live musical guest of the evening, Dr. Ring! You know what I liked about this time, Dr. Ink, is you got to kind of fucking, you got a little loose up there, man. Dr. Ink was using the fucking space. And then you also, you can take a sip off your drink, and then you can kind of keep rapping after. I don't think anyone wants to see me sip on stage and go, and like gag for 5 minutes. Like, you sipped and then just went into your next thing. And if you've never seen Dr. Ink, if this is your inaugural Dr. Ink voyage right here, you're going to see him throughout 2018. Because as I've said, your song catalog is that of a rapper I've never seen.
I got a lot of music.
Oh, shit, my ass, dude. You have so many songs, and each one is more lyrically intricate than the next. You've got this, you know what it's like? It's like this lazy flow, but then you're at a tempo to where you're fitting in so much per beat, per measure. But it's a lazy flow, and you would think that'd never come out of you. But man, you're rhyming words, and I can't keep up to where, you know when you gotta loop back on your shit? Like when you used to listen to like an old album with your buddies? And you remember, you'd be like, oh, did you hear what he said? And you have to like loop it back. I can't loop your shit back when you're performing live. That's why I gotta like depend on the internet shit, because you can loop his shit back, because he's always throwing some big lyric at you. Now, I've said my piece, Dr. Ink. Before you say yours, you brought something, and I want to fucking see it. I purposely stayed away from your page. You posted some shit I didn't want to click because you said you were bringing a video.
Yep.
And I was like, I told Lindsay too. Lindsay's at work. By the way, shout out to Liggity Lindsay at work. I was like, Dr. Ink's going to bring a video tonight, so don't click on any of his shit that you see on, because you come up in our stream, so I'll be like, don't click on his shit, because whatever you're going to bring. So Dr. Ink, do you want to set this up, or do you just, what do you want to say?
This video that we're going to show?
Yeah. Let's show it. Let's show the whole thing.
This video, it was shot by Waste of RRL. That's the name. And it was edited by me.
Oh, you did the editing? Have you ever edited anything before, like a video?
I edited a couple of my videos before, but this, I was pretty proud of this. And shout out to, well, let's show the video.
Yeah, let's watch this shit.
I'd like to do the very same thing, except I'd like to do it just a little bit different.
Maxed out to the capacity, overloaded, claustrophobic. What a tangled web you weave, but I'm arachnophobic. If you heard what I said, bitch, go ahead and quote it. Got the rap game by the neck veins, now it's time to choke it. Now ain't that something? Ink the stalker has escaped, searching and lurking, dispersing universal seeds of fate. Man, open up the gate, fuck it, I'm hopping over. I'm so intoxicated I couldn't be saved when I'm sober. I call you bitch made, cause everything you made is bitch. Except your blunt you rose afflicted big so I can hit it. And if you bring your honey, she better bring some friends. Pussy's like a new whip, I'm trying to get in. Dusty halo tilted, but my horns hold the balance. Werewolf vicious, where these fucking sheets ain't a chance. Ain't it? Rock the stage for many, even for the empty seats. Ain't your soul roam the city streets. Many thoughts spoken over beats. Pen spins by the inches, many words I spoke. My vision's cut like incisions, but you're probably thinking it's the trees I smoke. What if I was running wild, eyes wide, you think it was coke? Why I gotta be on dope, just to recite what I wrote? Hey, Bourbon Street, nigga, I got balls, fuck your street stripes, I got scars. Meditation for my creation, form fitted sedation, pop a pill to chill my subconscious aggravation. Fucking up the function, cause chaos in the conjunction. My hustle's no secret, but I cover my footsteps of production. My energy's infinite, sublime lines written, spitting acidic venom, such a cynical vision. Can't be stopped, a rolling stone, but I'm still holding on. Fuck what you say, a key stand strong. The after effect of the aftermath, poetic pen spins heavily, rock steady for me, but only if you're ready.
But I used to sit around and I tried to say, well, how in the world did he do that?
Oh, Dr. Ink, you're dropping it on us again. Are you kidding me? Can I say this, though? Here's what I love about that video. Dr. Ink, You're one of the few Dr. Ink's one of the few rappers I run across. A lot of rappers, you know, some rappers have a rock mentality. Like, I hang out, I meet a lot of rockers, I meet a lot of metalheads, reggae people. You kind of encompass all of it. And you go obscure in some of your videos. You go fucking obscure to the point where I'm like, I'm almost watching a fucking art film project sometimes. And I love that shit. And this was one of your most straight and forward. In your fucking face, rapping, showing you in your fucking element. But then you had the little beastly creature kind of come in a little bit. And I'm like, it's still fucking Dr. Ink. It's still... And who was that young guy? Dr. Ink. Are you working with the CERN Corporation? Mandela affecting me? Did you go back in time? What the fuck, Dr. Ink?
I had to clean up some, you know, I wanted to...
What'd you think of that? Did you like that, or it doesn't matter to you? Or did you like that?
I loved it.
Oh, she's like, I love it. She's like, who is this suave motherfucker walking up into my kitchen? He's like, hey, how do I look? Just doesn't look good. And she's like, it looks fucking good. Like put dinner on hold type of shit good. Like... What the fuck, Dr. Ink? Now, you said you were telling me something interesting. You edited this. Yeah. You edited this whole video. Mm-hmm. Average Joe, put together nicely, right? Oh, put together nicely, right? I was only like 2 minutes into it, and I'm like, oh, you did a good job with this video, dude. Like, I'm an old school, come on, theater arts major, hung out with a lot of editors, watched their shit. That's good shit, man. Dr. Ink, let me just go and shut up. What can we expect out of you in 2018?
Well, a lot of music. A lot of music I'm going to be just throwing out everywhere. And I'd love to say that I want to keep it in the good old US of A, but I gotta focus on putting it out there.
Yeah.
You know, I got to go to the UK, Japan, Hong Kong, China. I'll take that shit all the way to Sweden if I have to. I don't care. You know, I want everybody, the whole world and beyond to hear my music.
Even Uncle Jesse had to go to Japan.
So, you know,
you got to do it.
You know, if I can find a scientist who can devise some sort of radio that has a frequency so I can reach out to some other planet, universe, galaxy, and that way I can play every single song that I have over and over again until they decide to come back here, kidnap me, and have me perform over there.
Man, can you imagine seeing Dr. like, you get kidnapped and you're like on the moon or Mars or somewhere weird and you're kidnapped and they're like, we're gonna let you see one last thing before we fucking kill you, thing. We got Dr. Ink here, and I'm like, he fucking made it. He said he was going intergalactic. Yo, Ink's here tonight. Oh shit, man! Like, I didn't know Ink was gonna be here. Like, that's how you travel, Dr. Ink. I believe that fucking shit, man. Now, if you're ever looking for fucking anything on Dr. Ink, you got Ink's Laboratory, Twigonomical 559 on Facebook. Where else?
I'm on Bandcamp. You can look under Drink 559.
That's fucking, it's everywhere. Dr. Ink, I love when you fucking come on. Oh, look, we're so close. I'm about to take the show off course. I've been running over every fucking week. Let's do this real quick. Dr. Ink, anything you want to say for 2018? Anything you need to get off your chest, dude?
For 2018, I don't have anything to get off my chest yet. I'm just waiting for everything to stack on first. And then I'll have
this is one of the first years I'm kind of just laying back and I'm like, all right, I'm cool. Let's just kind of see how it rolls out, right? And Dr. Ink releases videos, man. Like, he isn't one of those local artists you follow and you're like, oh, he's gonna do a song? No, Dr. Ink fucking releases videos. So if you're fucking thinking, oh, that's one of the first videos I've seen from him, you're behind. You're actually behind the fucking curve. You gotta go to his page, click the links on the Sex Drugs Kris DeVold Facebook page, get over to his page, check out some of his shit. Some really cool fucking awesome videos. I love that shit.
You'll find beats that I've done, and even some comedy stuff that I've done, little funny stuff.
Dr. Ink's in the mix. I fucking love it. Let's go and get to this. Dr. Ink, I'm not afraid to admit in front of you. There was a time, even 10 years ago, where I was heavily, medicating myself. And, I love pure sitcoms, man. I love a good pure sitcom. I don't want to fucking think, there's always a very special episode of Blossom. I'm okay with that, You got to have those. But I'm saying I love a good sitcom where you don't have to think. I like, The Odd Couple. I like Perfect Strangers, Balky and Cousin Larry. Like, that tugs at your heartstrings, but you ain't thinking much, and it's good comedy premises. So then, I'm in my late 20s and I stumble upon this show, Drake and Josh. And I was dating a really young girl at the time, and she was like, you don't know Drake and Josh? Drake Bell, Josh Peck? I'm like, no, what the fuck is this show? Oh, no, they're from the Amanda show or whatever. Amanda Bynes? Is that what it was? So I was like, no, I didn't watch any of that shit. I don't know who any of these people are. So I'm watching and I'm like, well, first off, the fat kid's hilarious, and the kid, the little hot kid who's supposed to be the hot kid is got great timing. And I was like, who are these fucking two guys? Little did I know, best friends in real fucking life, and these dudes rocked this fucking sitcom. Nickelodeon made a couple movies with them as well. And I'd watch the shit and I fucking loved it. I didn't mind the fucking show. And I would have other people watch it with me. They'd be like, the fuck is this? Are we watching Nickelodeon? I'm like, give it a chance. This episode's fucking hilarious, okay? Their sister's gonna lock them in a fucking treehouse, and then trouble ensues. Watch this shit. Here we go. He's gonna be watching his boss's house, and something happens with the jacuzzi from the theater. Watch this shit. Like, and these are real episodes, by the way. So I fast forward you to this. I start listening to his music. All right? I listen to fucking Rage Against the Machine, Wu-Tang, Korn. I listen to some fucking MF Doom. I listen to Dr. Ink. Fuck, I'll listen to some Drake Bell. So I started listening to Drake Bell's music. He's a young kid with an old style feel. Kind of has a Beatles feel to it. Yeah, did I include Beatles and Drake Bell in the same explanation? Yes, I did. So we fast forward to this moment, Wednesday. Now, I had a band on before, okay? And the band was in here as they were setting up, and they're like, man, yeah, when we opened for Drake Bell Wednesday at the Starline, our Strummers, I was like, Drake Bell was in fucking town? Drake Bell came to fucking town and I didn't know, and the band I'm having on my show Friday opened for him. They're like, oh, you're a Drake Bell fan? I'm like, he was fucking right over there. I could have walked over, said what up. I didn't even fucking know. My envision, I got real buzzed up one night and I told my girlfriend I would yell in a fucking crowd. I would be like, Drake Bell, motherfucker! Like, just to get him to look. Drake Bell, I love you, man! Drake Bell, motherfucker! Drake Bell! Like, and I would do it just like that to get his attention. I always pictured me like an LA setting with a big line, and I'm yelling, and he's coming in somewhere. It was not like that at all, okay? I'll give a shout out. I was at Heroes Comics Wednesday night. Liggity Lindsay bought a ticket for me. She bought a ticket so I could attend this, okay? I'm a grown fucking man, all right? And I'm in there with other people, and nobody's my age. And I'm in line, and I'm not clean shaven, so I'm looking a little fucking older than I should. I wore a hat so I wouldn't look totally bad. Still in bank clothes. Fucking shit, dude. I walk in. It's the weirdest thing ever when you see someone that you've, like, I was in radio and I met people that I'd only seen on TV, and it's really weird. It shouldn't be weird. They're just you. It's me and you, Dr. Ink, but it's a guy that, like, you've seen on TV, but you've never met. So it's like you know him, but as you walk up and talk to him, you realize we don't know each other at all. Oh, God, it was awkward. Now, Lindsay took a video. I put it on the Sex Drugs Kris DeVold Facebook page. I'll repost it. It's very awkward. I walk up and tell him I like his work from Drake and Josh. Told him I compared it to old sitcoms. And then he tells me, yeah, you know, I've compared it to The Odd Couple, or yeah, Perfect Strangers. And I'm like, this is the same shit! I compared it to Drake Bell! And I didn't say, like, much back. Like, I was like, oh, yeah, bro. You know, yeah. And then we posed, and, like, I was like, hey, you know, be prepared to meet the oldest guy in line that's not a creeper. I said something like that as I walked up. And he wasn't really paying attention at that point. Can we show the photo? Can we show this? Now, I was cool in the photo. I've posed with many people that I've met through radio. You always just do the O-face. Try to contain your happiness. If you can see right there, stay right on this photo. If you can look at his hand on my shoulder. Let's look at that. His hand on my shoulder. He's not really touching me. Can you see that? But he's touching me. He's posing for the photo, but he realizes I'm too old and too big to be here. And I shouldn't be there. And there's something really wrong with the situation. So this hand is like, you know what it's like? It's like you got to put an arm around a girl like in a play or something, and you know she don't like you or you shouldn't be touching her, and you're just barely grazing her shoulder. So that's the photo. They took 4 photos. Lindsay took a video. I met him at Heroes Comics. It was really weird. Dr. Ink, you ever meet, like, and I don't mean like, oh, I saw a celebrity walk by. Like, Gucci saw Lynch walk by. He saw Flavor, yelled at Flavor Flav, gave him a hug. Have you ever got to meet a celebrity and talk to him?
Yeah, I smoked a blunt with Devin the Dude.
How?
Had a drink with, what was it, Afro Man, and then Andre Nicotina.
See, I feel like...
Yeah, Cage. I got to meet Cage.
I feel like it'd be cooler if I could sit down and have a drink with Drake Bell. Like, if I could have shared, like, a fucking beer with Drake Bell, it would have been a lot better than me standing in line, waiting 5 minutes, seeing all these other people meet him, and then putting more pressure on myself, wiping my hand as I walk up to shake this fucking kid's hand. And by the way, he ain't a kid anymore. He's 6 years younger than me. I mean, this fucker, I mean, he's just as old as fucking, he's getting up there, all right? He signed a chick's guitar. Some dude had him run Drake and Josh lines with him. He made him do a, hug me, brother, and they fucking gave each other a hug in the middle of the comic book store, and I was like, fuck, man, I didn't even think of that. I didn't think of nothing. I had like, Perfect Strangers, Kris with a K, thanks. And then I fucking walked off. I meant fucking... Yeah, and my girl was like, that was so cute, you were so nervous. I was like, no, I wasn't. I was like, and then I'm driving home with regret. I'm in the car having Drake Bell regret. I'm like, fuck! I should have said this and this to him.
You have your own show.
Shit! I should have said this. I said, enjoy your time in Fresno as I walked off. Enjoy your time at Fulton. Enjoy your time in Fresno. Drake Bell. Like, the fuck am I doing? I met Ghostface Killer from fucking Wu-Tang one time, okay? I've hung out with fucking Cheap Trick, fucking Tesla. I hung out with Randy Orton from WWE. Fucking like, I've had my fucking... spoke to Kathy Griffin on the phone and still had more to say than I fucking had fucking Drake Bell 2 feet in front of me. Drake Bell, why him though? This little, and no, I'm from South Texas. I was always the white, I just call white boys white boys. He's a little white boy and he's so thin. It takes 5 Drake Bells to make 1 Kris DeVold. Like, as I walked up to him, I was like, holy shit. And I was like, it was very, very, very weird. And then what made it worse is the guy that owns a comic book store, my coworker, that's her husband. So he spotted me and walked up. Kris, hey. And you can see him kind of look and realize, like, I'm in the line to see Drake Bell. Oh. Well, hey. And I'm like, fuck, yeah, what's up, dude? Oh, I didn't think you were coming out. Cool. I was like, yeah, my girl bought me the ticket. And I'm like, how can I pin it on her? And she's like, smile, come on. I'm like, this is some bullshit. So look, we ran 7 minutes over tonight just so I could tell the Drake Bell story. He's been brought up so many times on the show, and it was so spontaneous. I don't know why. You know, sometimes I think Facebook can hear us talk.
Oh, yeah.
I think my phone is picking up my audio and Facebook knows because I haven't searched for things. I've only talked about things.
It was proven.
Is that what's going on?
It was proven.
Because I've only said things out loud and brought it up in conversation, then I'll go through my Streamline. I was talking about the Micro Machine guy, John Machida, who's like, remember, if it ain't Micro Machines, it's not the real thing. That guy. And then it was popping up in my stream about, like, remember the 80s, John Machida or something. I was like, I didn't type it. I didn't search it. I fucking talked about the guy. And, you know, same thing kind of with Drake Bell. Talking about him. Next thing you know, it's like, oh, Drake Bell at Heroes Comics. And my girl's like, do you want a ticket? And I'm like, no, I don't fucking want a ticket to that bullshit. I mean, why? Like, were you going to buy one? Or, like, I see how much it is? Like, I mean...
Technology's taking over.
Right? And it was $20, and I pretended like I didn't want to go, and he signed a poster. You know, he does the voice for Disney's Spider-Man. Anything Disney does that's Spider-Man, it's Drake Bell doing the voice.
Oh, yeah.
So he's in all the video games. He did the Ultimate Spider-Man fucking cartoon series for 5 years. So he's got that Nickelodeon money, that Disney money. And then he's releasing a new album, and then, like... I think one of the guys, I think Brian Setzer produced his new album from the Stray Cats, fucking Brian Setzer Orchestra. So I'm like, this fucking kid's in the mix, man. And I'm going to fucking meet him, and I'm like, I'm not going to say my age, but I'm way too old to be meeting motherfucking Drake Bell. And you know what I didn't yell one time? My girl's like, are you going to yell it when you're in there? I can't. Drake Bell, motherfucker! Like, they would have had me out so fucking quick, dude. So I just want to say, if you meet a celebrity, take full advantage of it. There's people like us. It's just really weird because you realize you really don't know them. You know? You really don't know someone. It's kind of like that. You ever watch, I still watch wrestling. All right, what the fuck ever. I remember being outside the back of Selland Arena and I saw Shawn Michaels cuss out this fucking dude one time. And Shawn Michaels was like this really great wrestler, you know, really nice. And then he told this guy he was so fat he probably couldn't crawl his fat ass under the fucking wrestling ring. And he said it just like, you're so fat you probably can't crawl your fat ass in the fucking wrestling ring. I'm like, and it just stuck with me forever. I was like, Shawn Michaels is fucking mean. And at the same time, I'm driving home with my girl, and that same kind of regret as a 9-year-old boy. I'm sitting there talking about Drake Bell, and she's like, this is so cute. You're so excited, and you got embarrassed in front of your little crush. And I'm like, first off, not a crush. Second off, just some dude that sings songs. And thirdly, fuck, I fucked that up in there, man. So Drake Bell, if you're watching, I know you're not. We can have a beer sometime. And maybe work this out. You had a beer with Afroman and everything was cool. Did you get to smoke with him or just had a beer?
We just drank. He had a beer. I had rum.
Fuck, of course you did. You don't drink beer. You're drinking rum. Okay, let's go ahead and end it. Of course, you know what it's like? It's like I realized the show was on time, and then I went a little over talking about Drake Bell, and then I just said fuck it and went full on Drake Bell on you guys. So I'm sorry about that. Anyways, let's go ahead and do about this. Dr. Rink, we're about to sign off, so let's go ahead and recap the whole show. Let's give it up one more time for Princess Jessie Jane! Performing live tomorrow night at the Rainbow Ballroom. Gonna go ahead and open up for Young Pinch. It's gonna be a big show. Should be a good one. If you already have tickets, get out there. If you don't, click the links on the Facebook page. We'll get you fucking out there. there. And then also, let's give it up one more time. What happens in Vegas does not stay in Vegas with my man in Sin City, Gucci. Woo! He's either throwing up right now or he's out partying. It's one or the other. You got two things with that guy, and it's 9 o'clock. So even if he's puking, he's gonna fucking rally. He'll be all right. And let's give it up one more time. My live musical guest this evening, first appearance in 2018, Dr. Reed. Yeah! Like the Facebook page. He's got tons of songs, tons of content. How do these kids come in and they're on Spotify? How do we get on Spotify? How do we do that? Do you know?
Sign up, send your music.
Do you have to pay for that?
No. You know, if you go to the right distribution thing online.
Are you on Spotify? Are you?
I'm on Spotify and iTunes.
I didn't know you were on Spotify.
Amazon.
So you're on fucking Spotify? Never mind. We don't need to go down this road. Look him up on Spotify. I listen to Spotify when I play video games. You got a lot of... Do you have all your shit on Spotify?
Actually,
or
I only
most
got
of it?
one album on there. But it's
Now
an
you're
album
teasing.
that's not available in physical form or to download online.
So the one that's available on Spotify is the one you can't get anywhere else?
Exactly.
That's very George Lucas of you somehow. That's the shit George Lucas does.
I got a
right?
new album coming out.
You got a new album when?
Well, only got like 3 more songs to do, so I give it about a month. It's called Perplexed.
Perplexed.
Yeah.
And so
it's a wonderful album cover. You want to show real quick? It has a puzzle face going on. Oh, well, that's a different little thing I did. It's, that's just...
is that the one that's been on your, there it is. That's the one I've been looking at on Facebook, right?
That one right there is that's the album cover for
That's great.
Perplexed, yeah.
Well, it wouldn't be in true Kris DeVold fashion if the show didn't get a little off course. This is what they get. Until they book a show fucking after me, this is what they're going to get, Dr. Mick. They're going to get me running over 6 minutes, 12 minutes, 7 minutes. Fucking, this is what we're going to do. Sex, Drugs, Kris DeVold 2018. We're booking for fucking March now, I think. So let's go ahead and get some more musical guests in. Well, let's get Dr. Ink. Fucking me, you, Jimmy O. Let's get together one Sunday or something. Or probably Saturday. I'll probably have to lift over. Yeah. We'll lift you somewhere. You probably don't want us. You don't need all of us over there. I swear I'm not this loud all the time. Anyway, Sex, Drugs, Kris DeVold, SexValleyTalk.com. Like the pages. This show's here for you. Let's make the most of it in 2018. Quickly approaching 1,400 likes and over 200 musical guests in 5 years. Quickly approaching that 5-year celebration show. It's going to be amazing. It feels like it was just this past February when Logan and them were walking in with a fucking cake saying like happy 4 years. And here we are doing it. We're getting old, Dr. Ink. I'm very terrified of this whole thing. Let's make the most of it. We're going to be the coolest old fucks ever, right?
Yeah.
We're going to be like the only 80-year-olds rolling around listening to Tupac and shit. Like, our generation is the line in the sand where cool old people start.
I'll be performing at old folks' home.
Right?
Yeah.
They'll be like, tonight we got Dr. Ink going, and he's like, this song's about the fucked up applesauce they keep trying to serve us.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
We know that ain't real apples. Hit it. And I'm just like, man, Ink is still hitting that shit. I love it. CentralValleyTalk.com. Fucking Sex, Drugs, Kris DeVold. We're going to be back next week. Do you want to know who the live musical guest is? Yes! No. Slide the knob, you lazy stoners. Wait. Before you slide the knob, we're going to be reporting live from the Fox Theater in Oakland. Sex, Drugs, Kris DeVold is going to be at the Fox Theater in Oakland this Tuesday, January 16th for the Marilyn Manson concert. I'll be reporting live from there. I'll be doing Facebook live posts. Me and Liggity Lindsay will be on the scene. Be rest assured there will be some very not sober debauchery going on. It is going to be one of those shows. So
post pictures, tag me.
Oh man, in Fox Theater, if you haven't been to that venue, get up to that venue. It's a very intimate set. It's a big theater, but you can get as close as you want to the fucking artist. So if I don't scare Marilyn Manson, fucking nothing will. So Sex, Drugs, Kris DeVold, SensibileLakeTalk.com. I need to get the fuck off the air. I gotta drive and go pick up Lindsay. I'm gonna be fucking late. Slide the fucking knob. We did it!